So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the month of March now, and I just wanted a reason to talk into my camera and later upload to YouTube. So, my whole thing is I kind of wanted to flesh out the reasons why I got into making this channel and explain why it's important to me, or at least why media is important to me. I think most millennials can understand and relate that maybe the internet raised us. I think Lord said it best in one of her songs. Maybe the internet raised us. But not quite that. Some shows are very near and dear to our hearts. I grew up on Bleach, less so on Naruto. Like, I followed the saga, and other nerd friends kept me on it with the Shippuden arc and the Ninja War. I went off Bleach for a while until more recently I've heard about the Thousand Year Blood War arc, and I haven't got back to it yet. But it's still been on my radar because I've watched past the Espada arc. I think for me, media is important to analyze because we form our worldview based on it. Like, a lot of thoughts and research goes into writing even children's movies like Spirited Away, what else? Treasure Planet, the movie about Atlantis, I've forgotten what it's called. But all those shows impacted us in a big way. Lilo and Stitch. And writers think about how stories impact children. And I think it's good that all that research and thoughts goes into creative stories so that it's a serious profession. It prepares us for the world. It helps us to build our empathy and understand people. And something that's very critical about storytelling is that, throughout history, like, different stories are influenced by the social norms and moralities of people across cultures. If you grew up Christian, all the history of imperialism kind of touches the stories you hear on a religious level. Same with Islam, any religion. But then if you come to fables in general, they're just society's way of getting you ready for social interactions. And socializing is important. In as much as we think the way we learn to make friends or build connections, understand how to get jobs, understand how to maintain friendships, it's all very much work. And sometimes stories help us not just escape that, but also reinforce certain ideologies and also help us see ourselves in characters. So I think that's why we do what we do, why we love the shows we like, and we learn things from shows, even if they are not the most obvious standard or setting. And I guess talking about the shows we watch is it's another part of consuming media. Because if you watch shows with your friends or with your family, you will discuss what happens to these characters and try and understand it from the point of view of, if I was in this situation, what would I do? How would I comprehend my reality? What's going on? If you were like a survivor in the wild from Yellow Jackets, how would you adjust to life if you were coming back from all that stuff? And I don't know why, but I really felt the need to just come online and talk about how important storytelling is and how important it is to tell good stories, or at least to see what is and isn't right with a story being told and how to improve on it for a good, experience, whether you just want to do it for leisure or if you just really, really love cinema and animation so much that you just want to get into the nitty-gritty of what makes it great and what makes it touch your heartstrings. So that's a bit of a foray into the mind behind why this channel is the way it is and what we talk about here. We talk about lots of stuff, but then we do talk about film and media a lot, and anime. So yeah, it's a new month. I hope you get rich. I hope you build your happiness and you hug people and you get close to your community. Have a nice day. Talk to you soon.